Have you ever noticed that adults are weird? Not in an existential way, in an admin way. Last week, I spent half an hour comparing electricity providers. Half an hour, I watched YouTube videos, opened comparison websites, even made coffee halfway through because apparently choosing an electricity company deserves refreshments. Then I realized something. I've spent more time planning cheaper electricity than planning anything I'm genuinely excited about this month, which made me wonder, when did life become one long admin task? I love planning. Honestly, I think planning might actually be one of my hobbies. I have a Notion workspace, a budget spreadsheet, reading goals, morning routines, evening routines. I once spent 20 minutes deciding which icon should represent my personal growth folder. After organizing almost every part of my life, I somehow forgot to organize the part that actually makes me happy. Because here's the strange thing. I know exactly how many books I want to read this year. I don't know when I'm supposed to enjoy reading them. I know how much money I'd like to save. I couldn't tell you the last time I spent 20 euros on something completely unnecessary that made me ridiculously happy. I schedule dentist appointments 6 months in advance. I've never scheduled an afternoon to wander around a bookshop with absolutely no plan, which is strange because I'm pretty sure I'd remember that day a lot longer than the dentist. I don't think this is just me. I think we've all quietly accepted a weird idea that life happens later, after this project, after this promotion, after we finally become organized enough. As if one day we'll wake up to an email that says, "Congratulations, you've officially completed adulthood. You may now begin enjoying yourself." Except adulthood has the worst game design I've ever seen. The inbox never reaches zero. Laundry reproduces while you sleep. The fridge is empty again. Someone is always just following up. The to-do list isn't broken, it's just immortal, and I think that's the trap. We've started treating happiness like dessert, something you earn after you've finished all your vegetables. The problem is, someone keeps bringing more vegetables. Have you noticed what happens to hobbies? Running becomes training. Reading becomes a challenge. Cooking becomes meal prep. Photography becomes content. Drawing becomes a side hustle. Even going for a walk isn't just a walk anymore. It's 10,000 steps. We're incredibly good at turning everything enjoyable into another performance review. Sometimes I wonder if we're one software update away from monthly friendship analytics. Congratulations, you laughed 12% less than last month. Here's the part that scares me. I don't think we're addicted to productivity. I think we're addicted to the feeling that we're becoming someone, because becoming someone feels safer than simply being someone. There's always a future version of us who's more confident, more disciplined, more successful. That person always seems 6 months away. Funny enough, they've been 6 months away for years. A few weeks ago, I looked at my calendar differently. Instead of asking, "What do I need to get done next week?" I asked, "What will I actually remember about next week?" Because, let's be honest, you're probably not going to tell your grandchildren about the Tuesday afternoon you finally reached inbox zero. You'll remember getting lost in a new city, the cafe you found by accident, the friend who made you laugh until it hurt, the terrible film that somehow became your favorite. Memory has incredibly low standards. It doesn't care if something was productive, only if it was alive. That's when I realized something. Joy never invites itself. Deadlines do, bills do, meetings definitely do. Joy just quietly waits for you to make room for it. So now I literally schedule fun, a museum, a cinema, reading outside, trying a cafe I've walked past 100 times, calling someone just because I miss them. At first it felt ridiculous, like I was putting "have a personality" in my calendar. Then I realized, if I don't schedule it, work will happily schedule something else. Every single time. Maybe being an adult isn't about perfectly organizing your life. Maybe it's about making sure your life is actually worth organizing. Because one day, you won't remember your productivity streak. You'll remember a random Tuesday that unexpectedly became your favorite day of the year. So before planning your next goal, plan something you'll actually smile about, because your calendar is already full. The real question is it full of a life you'd actually want to live?